So another example of the importance of this vision and mission and then executing through a strategy. So how are we actually going to bridge this chasm? Well, we've talked about strategy stories, and now we need to look at applying our test first principles in how we execute those strategies so that we can verify that they're the right ones. How do you do this? Well, if we look at the principles of test first development with agile code, writing a unit test, running tests, the new test should go red, write some code, run all the tests that goes green, refactor and repeat. We can do something similar with the business strategy. We can write a strategy test following on from those acceptance tests. We can run all of the tests so we can inspect what's happening in the business and what's happening with the experiments that we're running and see whether or not we're getting the results. And obviously, if we're doing something new, it's not going to pass that test. The battery pack is not there, it's not going to perform. We can perform an experiment. That's the equivalent of running a code. Short-term, quick, maybe not on a day or two, but it should be fast and rapid, as we'll speak later. We run all our tests and we should be getting a green result. That means our strategy has been validated. It's a good chance it's going to work. We can then move on to hone the strategy. That's what we already have a word for that in the strategy space, refactoring, honing, and we repeat. So it's an analogue of the same process. Now, incidentally, when I mentioned the strategy stories, I quite like strategy stories as an approach for technical architecture, because if you think about technical architecture, that's the how of how we'll implement these features in agile teams. So sometimes I see teams using conventional user story structures for that, and I think the strategy is better because it focuses the architects' and designers' minds on the facts of theory about how we'll implement the system. So, if we want to write a strategy test, we can use the acceptance of failure side effects. We can start saying, well, will our new battery packs deliver enough energy, be specific? Will it produce enough power? Will it weigh under the limit that we need? We can have a whole series of